PlayStation's Wolverine video game launching for 2026, first trailer revealed. It feels so good to know that we actually have a release date scheduled for this game, and we actually have an update on this game as well. For those who don't know, the game was announced back in 2021, I think, during another state of play or whatever it was, and since then we've not had any official information on the game. Which is fine, because obviously these things take time, and you want to make sure it's not rushed and done to as perfect as you could basically get it to be. Unfortunately, we did see some leaks now and again through TikTok and Twitter and whatnot, and then you got the idiots who are judging the game, basically saying it looks shit, it looks rubbish, blah 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 blah, which, by the way, was an unfinished version of the game that shouldn't have been leaked in the first place, but there we are. So when we got this beautiful looking trailer and this image right here, I was extremely excited. I was on the edge of my seat, literally. I was, on the edge of my bed I should say, but never mind. I was really extremely happy to see this trailer and to see how beautiful it looked, how gritty it looked, and just how completely right they've gotten their tone of Wolverine. Developed by Sony Interactive Entertainment's Insomniac Games in partnership with Marvel Games, the title released its first trailer during PlayStation's State of Play presentation on Wednesday. In that presentation, Logan/Wolverine, played by Liam McIntyre, puts his iconic claws to use a bloody NSW look at what the game intends to offer. So to be honest, I never really gave much thought into who's going to be playing Wolverine. So when I found out it was going to be Liam McIntyre playing the role of Wolverine, I wasn't familiar with the actor at all. But I do love the fact that he's now the second Aussie to be playing Wolverine, which I find is kind of funny. Obviously Hugh Jackman being the first and most famous actor to portray Wolverine. I love the fact as well, the character of Wolverine is Canadian, yet we keep getting Aussies playing the role of Wolverine, which I just find hilarious now. That's somewhere down the line in Marvel canon, they're going to change the character's origin to be Australian instead of Canadian. Per the studio, Marvel's Wolverine intends to deliver the ultimate Wolverine fantasy with fast, fluid, and ferocious combat, exhilarating action set pieces, and a gripping story that taps into the core tenets of one of the most compelling comic book characters of all time. I mean, you've already got my money. You don't need to sell me on the game anymore. You've got my money. You had my money the first time you announced the game. We aim to deliver the ultimate Wolverine fantasy, built on Insomniac staples like fast, fluid, and ferocious combat, exhilarating action set pieces, robust accessibility features, and a gripping story that taps into the core tenets of one of the most compelling comic book characters of all time. Insomniac Games senior community manager Aaron Jason said in a PlayStation blog post announcing the game. We are breaking new ground with Wolverine, yes, but our penchant for telling stories about heroes overcoming colossal odds is as strong as ever. We are eager to explore Logan's story with you and tap into his signature spin on heroism, which is darker and more brutal than you might expect from Insomniac. And even though we're not done with 2025 yet, there's still some great games to come out for 2025. But looking into 2026, we've got some great games already announced. We've got Resident Evil 9, we've got James Bond, we've got GTA 6, we've got Halloween, and now we've got Insomniac's Wolverine. And Marvel's Wolverine is basically my second anticipated game. Could be first, depending on what happens with GTA 6. Whether or not that comes out in 2026 or whatever. But so far, that's my second anticipated game for 2026. But as for my thoughts, I thought the trailer looked great. I was really excited throughout the trailer. The combat looked fun. The story looks interesting too. We get to see Wolverine in many different parts of the world, like Canada, Japan, which is really fun. Really true to the character as well, because we always see him travelling in some place or another, whether it be in the comics, movies, whatever it may be. So if you listened to me at the beginning, you heard me say that we hadn't had any sort of information about the game since 2021, and how that was a little bit frustrating. Well, thankfully, who it was who said this, who works on Insomniac's team, But basically said during the State of Play reveal that we will be hearing more about the game come spring 2026, which is fantastic news right away. Like, you gave us a fantastic trailer, you gave us a voice actor reveal, you gave us a release date reveal, and now you're giving us more information as to when we can expect more information upon the game, which would be spring 2026. Fantastic right now, fantastic stuff, great communication. I love that. Some people are probably thinking, well, what about the Game Awards? You know, that's coming in December. What about that? I think Marvel probably wants its own spotlight, probably. The same way kind of like Rockstar does with GTA. Instead of like shoving it in with other games that are going to be announced or revealed or whatever it may be, they sort of just have their own little announcement somewhere, and then whatever happens after that, basically. But for me personally, I don't mind waiting a little bit longer for information. Like, we waited like 4 years basically for information, so spring 2026 isn't really that long. So far, like, I'm a big fan of Insomniac games. They put out Spider-Man, Miles Morales Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man 2. And all three games were pretty much well received. And I've enjoyed all three of those games as well. I think Insomniac games are the perfect team to really develop a Wolverine video game and to really give us a Wolverine experience that we've been itching for a long time in terms of a video game. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but if Insomniac Games knocks Wolverine out the park and the game is well received and it does well, I would love to see Marvel and Insomniac Games work together for more Marvel games in the near future. Whatever it may be, whether it be Captain America, Black Panther, Iron Man, Hulk, whatever it may be. Because these guys seem to work well together in terms of Insomniac Games and Marvel games. And they've put out 3, possibly 4 great games so far in terms of the Marvel video game world. Please let me know your feelings down below. What did you think of the Wolverine trailer? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you looking forward to the Wolverine video game? Do you have a favourite Wolverine comic book? Do you have a favourite Wolverine appearance in the X-Men movie? Let me know your feelings down below. Until next time, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.